Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Bastion. So we are continuing our strategy. We have not shown the journal here to anybody. So nobody should, in theory, have seen it. Which means, because we know how the story played out the first time we played this game, that nothing should happen after this level. There should be no conflict, and Zulf should not run away. But I bet he does anyways. But before we get into this level, let me ask you to whitelist me or turn off any ad blockers. Help me make a career. Alright, thanks for that. Let's hear what Rusk has to say about this area and the last core.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Johnson and his boys disappeared.
So there are 3 sections to this game. There's Celadonna proper, then there is the wilds here, and then we go through the wilds until we get really into Ura territory. Although Celadonna seems to pretty much think they own the wilds too.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Can't smash it. Can't just walk around it. So, I believe I get a weapon in this hidden stash. We've already proven we can leave weapons. Dueling pistols.
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having 2. Savage things lurking at every turn. Kiss faster than a slinger with those guns. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either.
So these pin cushions are definitely designed so that we shoot them, and we have to back off and let them stop shooting. Then shoot them more. But if that was the intent, then why was it so tough? They shoot their pin cushions a little too long, in my opinion.
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
So,
They shouldn't have let their guard down.
now knowing what the Bastion is, how could the animals really eat?
The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that they could really make a Bastion.
Wallflowers survived the Calamity. It toughened them up.
I think my hammer was armor. Which, when I run into these things, I'm taking damage. I don't think I am. So I can just walk up to these flowers.
Best take it real slow when pin cushions are afoot.
I wouldn't really disagree with that. I think it's better to just walk up to them and smack them with the hammer at this point.
By now, kids got more needles in them than a stab wound.
That could have been a little mini challenge to try to avoid saying that. Really avoid it. Oops. Stay with
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kids seen the last of them. Ow. Gives a wallflower a taste of its own medicine.
Probably
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and you only make him mad. The Calamity must have scrambled their eggs. Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. Wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here.
Vine apples and pineapples. This is a little weird. You can go through the lose your character and brush here, but you can only do it for a little bit. And an actual wall.
The Wild's already reclaimed this place.
So this is the strange rock that we have not seen any in. Well, sailed on the property.
He's anxious to get back.
It seems like this only activated the. I had to look at the rock before I could have activated the skyway. Like so if those are the rocks that save, as it were.
After all, he's got the final core.
And remember
His journey's over, right?
Were.
Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
See his shoes, unlike him.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
So how did he know the Calamity failed? Let's ask him. What happened back there? Oh, you heard?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
What journal? I didn't let anybody see the journal.
So many secrets in there, she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away.
So like that, of course we
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
by breaking this monument. Not the Bastion, just the monument. He's damaged the whole system. Somehow. So that didn't let us build anything. Had nothing new to buy.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
Let's see. We've barely gotten up to over 1,000 fragments. It's taken us several episodes just to get that far. I gotta get back to my trusty Fang repeaters though. I like them. I like them, they're fast, which is the number one thing. So I want to probably spend my fragments on this, but it's not a smart move. The smart move would be to save them and spend them on these two. Because it's not looking like we'll even have that many unlocked. Enough fragments. If we can get 2 more, we'll get 5,000. So 2 more months. So I've also lost the opportunity to actually show the journal to Zulf. We'll see if he comes back at any point.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
So now we start our the process of looking for shards. If we could get first place on this and this one, we'd be done. But we're not gonna do that. So let's just get first place on this one.
Slinger Range is where the city's quickest pistoliers put themselves to the test.
Now the point of this one that we found last time was we needed just to turn up the damage.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds, and none thought faster than the slingers.
As possible.
They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
Oh, if machines were only this slow speed, we might stand a chance in the coming Cyberdyne attack.
They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop.
This might take a little while to warm up.
Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger.
I don't feel very fast right now.
Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge. I gotta say, kid's the fastest shot I ever seen.
Okay, so I said I didn't feel very fast, but on the first try, it's almost 100% the upgrades to the weapons and not really speed. It's not really speed. It's just that it does enough damage to take out those targets fast enough.
He blew through Slinger Range like it was nothing.
I kinda did, yes. Let's take a look here. We've got so many extra upgrade materials. We've almost got a second round completely. 2 more something stringies and we'd have a second round on that one. Let's see, 2 more, we'd have a second round all the way through on that one. This is what I think I have to say it's a complete failure at this point that we're getting upgrade materials for weapons that have completely upgraded. It's not that hard to change that into just a big chunk of fragments, and then we would be so set right now. If I could trade these 2 upgrade materials, these 2 upgrade materials, and this one for even 100 fragments each, you're talking 500 fragments. That would be a pretty big amount to get. I would certainly hate to have to play this new game plus a 3rd time, just because we never got all the weapons upgraded and we felt the need to do that. I don't know if I really would feel the need to do that, but it might we might have to play this a third time just to get to level 10.
Bold brandy is thicker
Upgrade
than paint.
everything.
Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark.
If we just sold the upgrades we don't need for the same price that, or half the price of what they're selling for here, we would have a pretty good deal. But not gonna let us do that. We still have the dream, which we haven't touched yet. We're gonna just do all the dreams in a row at the end, I think. We might as well see if we can do it with all of the shrine things activated. See if we can get a nice big chunk of fragments. But that's for another time. For this time, we are done. So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out with YouTube. If you want to support me through fan funding, you can click on my name, Rydo, R-Y-D-O, if for some reason you can't see it there. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right there is a blue button that says support this channel. Any amount, no matter how small, will be vastly appreciated. If you want to follow me on Steam or Google Plus or Twitter or Battle.net, all the information for that is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.